Hello again everybody, welcome back. So today we have a Corbin Russwin multi-cylinder. It's a challenge lock. It was sent to me by Pickbeard and it was penned by Boris. It's his number 4 challenge lock, also known as ZBZZN on the UK Lock Sport forum. And this is a right pain in the backside. I've spent a little bit of time on it, and if we get a very deep full set, we just have to start from scratch. I'm dying to get this open and find out what's inside it, so let's see how we get on. So begin at the beginning and see how we get through. That was a tiny click on 3, 5, and we got a little bit of movement on the core. Nothing on 6. Alright, 1's binding. 2, we got some counter rotation. That dropped in quite nicely. 3's binding. A nice click out of 3. Nothing on 4, 5. Counter rotation. 5, I've found is the tricky pen. Right, I think we got 5 there. And a click on the 6. And we dropped 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 1 feels fine. 2 counter rotation. We lost a little bit of the full set we had, but with 1 we've got it back. So 1, 2, 3 has dropped. Hopefully we got 3 there. And 1 we dropped again. There's 1, 2, more counter rotation from 3. We got a click. 1's still okay. 2, 3, 4, 'Right, something's not quite right because 5 and 6 are now just completely springy. I've got a little click out of 4. Now 5's bound again. There we go. And 1 dropped. There's 1, 2, 3. Counter rotation and lost that full set again, but 1 had dropped. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Just make sure nothing's overset there. One, 2, 3, 4, and we dropped into a nice deep full set. This might be deep enough that it's messed me up before, and let's see, so we got one completely solid no feedback, 2 no feedback, 3, 4, 5, nothing, and 6. Right, I'm going to ease back on the core slightly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, 5 is set a little higher this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. Well, that took a little while. Like I say, I'm dying to see what's inside here now. Sorry about how long it took, but let's get this camera adjusted. And we're going to be careful with this because we haven't got a key. I don't want to have to go through all that again. So that's those off. I pick beard. Didn't actually gut this in the end, so just to be safe I'm going to use a shim because it does feel pretty nasty inside. So and that's a little bit worrying because even the shim doesn't want to go in. Try the other end. Definitely full of nastiness. So let's just give that a try, see if that will go through with the Well, I think we got it. Oh my god. We have a look here. Looks like we've got some pin-in-pin action in number 6 at least. Let's tip these out. Well, that one's serrated, number 1. Number 2 is standard. Number 3 is standard. Number 4 is a very, very sharp pin. Number 5 is standard. And 5 tweezers. We'll try and ease this one out, make sure we don't mess up what's in there. So there we go. A pin-in-pin with a T-pin built in. So very, very nice. In the core we have an extra piece as well in 6. So a 2-piece oversized pin with a pin inside, and the core, as we can see, number 6 is oversized to take that pin, and we've got, it looks like, no, it's just the shadow, but we've got threading in 1 and 4. Right, let's have a look upstairs. This should be interesting. Right. In number 1, we have a serrated pin. In number 2 we have quite a nice sharp spool, and in number 3 so I'm trying to get this out because it's in 3 pieces. That was the top. So we have, it was that way, all assembled by the looks of it. Let's just check these springs. I apologise for how long this is taking, but I think the lock is worth it. Oh, excuse me. Try and get these springs out so we can see what nastiness is upstairs. The spring doesn't want to come out, but that is definitely threaded. That spring doesn't want to come out. I think they might be stuck in with the epoxy on the top. Let's get these ones from the back. Right then, we have a spring-loaded pin-in pin. I think those are actually pins out of a multi-lock, and that spring doesn't want to come out either, so I think all the springs are actually, whoop, where did that land? Yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. That looks like a key pin turned into a spool. And lastly, we have serrated. So if I can get in here and feel, right, that one's not doing anything. That one feels okay. Right, so 4 feels threaded. Right, sorry about that. The camera ran out of time, switched itself off. But it feels, where was I? I think 4 was threaded, 1's threaded. And I think that's it from the feels of it, but those springs won't come out. So, a close-up of these pins. Let's put that down before. So we've got serrated and serrated in one, which was threaded in the core and the Bible. A standard and a very sharp spool. Then we have a standard and the multi-part pin. Then in 4 we have a very, very sharp spool in the bottom, and the serrated in the top, and that actually looks like it's slightly tapered on the serrating as well, and that was the other threaded chamber. Number 5, we've got that very nice spool and a standard, and then it looks like we've got multi-lock pin-in pin pins in number 6. So very, very nice pins, very, very nice lock. This will be being sent out somewhere else, so look forward to seeing it again probably. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.